Hey guys, welcome back. We are here at Fort Wilderness and we are going to break down, is it really cheaper to stay here than it is to stay at a resort?
Yeah, that's one of the things we've always wondered, and we feel it's cheaper here because we used to come to Disney before the pandemic, before we had an RV. We used to come to Disney, not as often, maybe 2 to 3 times a year, and it would be a lot. That hotel bill would rack up very high because we'd like to stay at certain hotels, right, here on property. But ever since we got the RV, we feel like we're staying here more often.
And longer.
Longer stays and more often, and spending the same or even less on the total cost. And because the hotel cost, I think, is the main cost when you come to Disney. For us, we're annual pass holders, so we don't have that ticket cost each time. The tickets are paid for already.
So I just did a quick search. I picked an off-peak time. I picked, January 4th through the 6th, so it's after the holidays, just to get an idea of how much it would cost to stay in Fort Wilderness versus a standard room in a value resort. So that's going to be the lowest ticket price in terms of a nightly stay. And so for comparison, I'll just give you what we did. We did a full hookup campsite. That comes out to $158 a night. You could also get a premium campsite for $182.
So this site that we're on right now is a Premium Meadow. And we have another video on Premium Meadows. We'll link that down below. But this Premium Meadow is nice. It's not necessary. A full hookup is just as good. It's just a little further away from the Meadow trading post.
$158 for full hookup and $182 for premium campsite. Again, the prices fluctuate throughout the year, but this is kind of like your low end of the price range. It can go up to closer to $200 probably for
I've
both
seen
of these.
I've seen the Premium Meadows site, which is like the most expensive one, on peak holidays, like now, like Christmas, New Year's. It could be around $250.
Okay, so you're gonna spend $250 or under depending upon what site you get. And if you're getting like a tent or a pop-up, it's even less. So let's just say it's low 100s, just to give you perspective. Now I also did a search right now for the same dates, and I picked a value resort. I picked the Pop hotels. And what do you think the night
For the same time frame,
is?
January 4th through 6th?
Yeah.
The
per
Pop
night.
music, I think they're around the same price as the Premium Meadow. So I would say around, what was it, 180, 185?
It's $184.50.
Okay, good. So.
He always gets things like exactly without me having
And
to
how
tell
much
him.
was the Premium Meadow at that time?
The premium is $182.
So the premium, that's what I've noticed. The Premium Meadow sites are matched up with the Pop music pricing. You get privacy. You're like in the middle of a nice resort park. Cars parked right there. You could walk over to your car. You could walk over to all the amenities. It's just a little different experience, and you could fit up to 10 adults here. So you can split it up with 2 families, and you can't do that at a Pop room. So it just depends what you want. We rather stay here than a Pop.
Yeah, I would say at the value resorts, you're going to have a lot more people there. So the lines for the buses are longer. The lines for the food court are more congested. Here you feel a little bit more like you're in a moderate to even deluxe resort, I would say. Because,
And it depends on your RV.
Yeah.
If you're in a Class A, you feel like you're in the best of the best hotel,
Yeah.
right? If you're in a tent, it's different.
Yeah, and so there's just difference in terms of activities here for sure that you're getting for the price. You'll have the campsite, you'll have the pool, you'll have the canoeing, you have access to other experiences that you don't have at other hotels, such as horseback riding,
They have archery,
Segway.
scooter tours, volleyball courts here, basketball, little basketball courts.
You can rent boats from here and
Yeah.
go on Bay Lake.
And you're closer to Magic Kingdom here.
Yes,
you could
you
it's just a
are.
boat right away.
Yeah, it is a boat right away.
Boat or bus right away.
And you have access to the Wilderness Lodge by bus, so you can actually take a bus there. And that's pretty cool because then you get all of the experiences at that hotel as well. And it's really nice during the holidays, such as Christmas. They do a really big Christmas tree. So there's just a lot of things. Oh, and here you have the Hoop-de-Doo music review. So you have the musical show. So there's a lot of different things that
It's
you
a completely
get here.
different feeling here. I would just say if you never tried Fort Wilderness, there's ways to try it, and you don't have to have an RV. If you have an RV, you have to try it, for sure. if you have an RV.
Or
and
you can rent one.
Yes.
You can rent one
That
too.
yeah, renting an RV is a possibility. I know that
It's
there's
just another
services.
expense.
Yeah, so then there it wouldn't be match. It will not match pop music. There it's a little higher because then you have to get the rental of the RV plus the site. But it's cool to try. The other thing I would say, it's a lot of work the day you're traveling and the day you're leaving. So a lot of hours are spent that you normally wouldn't spend those hours when you just check into a hotel. So if you go to pop music, for example, go there for a night or two, you're fine. You're just arriving, put your bags down, and you're off. Here, you got to drive over here with an RV in the back. You have to you have to get here. You have to pack up the RV. You have to hitch it up. When you get here, you have to unhitch it, connect everything. By the time all that's a lot of hours spent. So me personally, whenever I do come here to the RV sites, I like to be here at least a minimum of 3 nights, because that way you feel like, okay, I'm not working every day, hitching, unhitching. If you were in a hotel, it's easier to just get up and go. So that's important to think about, but it's just worth it when you have the RV. So you could try it with a rental RV. You could also try cabins. They have cabins here you can rent.
Yeah, those are a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, so that's different. That's not the $200. That's a different pricing, but at least you get to experience for wilderness. And I would say you could also get a tent. Go to Walmart, buy a tent, and try it out. But that takes a little. That's more rugged.
Yeah, but that's probably the cheapest way to go. You get a tent. You come here for $120 a night. You get the full Disney experience, the resort experience, and you get to stay on property. That's the cheapest way to stay at Disney. So if you're looking at the bare minimum, then this is the way. Cheaper than the pop.
And you can
music.
share, yeah. And 10 people can be. You can get 2 tents on one site.
Yeah, split it between 2 families. And there's comfort stations all over. Comfort stations are places to go to the bathroom, to take a shower, do laundry. So there's places, within walking distance on every loop that you can go to do all those things if you are in a tent. But overall, I would say for us, since we're used to staying in mostly those deluxe resorts.
We like the Wilderness Lodge, the Copper Creek, that's there, the Wilderness Lodge. Riviera. Once you get into those price ranges, it's like $500 a night for like a little baby room.
All right, so I had to pick another random date in January because it's not available the first week in January. Riviera is pretty much a popular hotel. So January 24th through the 25th, which is like in the middle of the week, just to try to get a lower price. A 1-bedroom is $839 a night with a standard view. Deluxe studio standard view, $612.
Okay, so that's what. So a deluxe studio, that's like a normal room.
$612.
$612. So it's not even $500. So we're at $612. If this is around $200, so you could stay here for 3 nights versus 1 night at Riviera.
Yeah.
So that's where we came in. That was our thought process. Was why before the RV was because of the pandemic and all that stuff, and having your own home, it's nice. It's still nice. But even if you take that away, look at the economics, the financials of it. We could stay here for 3 nights for around $600, give or take, $20 a night. Or you could stay at Riviera for 1 night, because we like the Riviera. So we get to do 3 times more vacations because we have an RV, versus if we didn't have an RV, we would only come to Disney. We would come to Disney a third of the time that we come now. So for us, we get a lot more. We get a lot more time. And we love staying in an RV. We feel like it's a nice hotel inside. It's an RV that we chose, right? It's our home. We chose it, so we like the way it is inside. We keep it clean as we wanted to keep it clean, as organized we want to keep it organized, but we enjoyed it and we feel like that's our home. We're comfortable there. We sleep happily and we have a good time here. And it is a lot cheaper for us here than going to Riviera, which is another place that we like to go to. So it all comes down to your preferences. If you're 100% okay with the pop music, it might even out, depending on how many people are in your party. We like it here, and you get the cable for your TV, same channels. You get your full hookups in all sites except the tent sites. Tent sites don't have the sewer hookup. They have water and electricity. So just keep that in mind. That was our financial comparison, very basic and high level comparison of what we thought was hotel versus RV site and what we like better, and we like the RV site better.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.